What if you scribbled an idea on a napkin and it became a limitless scale tech company poised for exit? What if you had a vision of eliminating an inefficiency in your community, industry, or the world, and you had a chance to co-found a company and bring this product or service to the market? What if we could positively impact every social issue with tech? 10x Tech Tank is the #1 daily show for everything tech entrepreneurship. And whether you are technical or not, you will learn, be inspired, and witness transformation in the making. People will share tech ideas on napkins. People will showcase minimum viable tech products. People will explain their cash-flowing tech companies looking for acceleration. And if the person is right, and their idea is right, and the market is right, and the business model is right, then there's a great chance you will witness some serious magic. We are on a mission to build, scale, and sell 10,000 tech companies in 10 years. And we invite you to make history with us. Together, we achieve more.
Welcome to 10x Tech Tank. Jared Yellin here, and the one, the only,
Eric Nowoslawski.
So we were talking, we never have bloopers. Like we are so dialed in. We might have some like public bloopers today. I might say some stuff just to see if I can make this dude squirm here. But listen, we're so excited to have you tonight. Thank you for spending each night with us, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday for the tank. Now listen, I know you're watching, I know you're here to have some fun, but we do need to put you to work. Because we're two dudes that hear thousands of ideas. So we're pretty good when it comes to picking the winners, but we don't know everything. There are times people pitch us on ideas that are in specific industries or niches or communities or even the world. And we have a good idea, but we're leaning on you. We're leaning on you to help influence our decision-making. So as you hear these entrepreneurs pitch their tech ideas that are written on a piece of paper like this, or maybe it's a minimum viable tech project, even a cash flowing tech company. When you hear these ideas, please don't just sit and observe. Let us know what you think. Chime in, say, yes, this is amazing, or no, I don't see it at all. Your voice matters. And after every one of our episodes, we look at all of the feedback. We then base it off of what Eric and I think as well, so we can decide who we're going to move forward with and do due diligence. So you matter, you're here for a reason. Thank you. In addition, please gain the confidence to pitch in the tank. I believe everyone on the planet is meant to be a tech founder. You don't need to be technical to be a tech entrepreneur. I'm not technical, and I'm running a tech incubator that will build, scale, and sell 10,000 tech companies. You don't need to be technical. You just need the right team. That's us. We have the team for you. We just want to know what your best idea is. So when you gain the courage, please make sure you pitch us. 10xtechtank.com. Click submit your idea and go through the process. All right. Who's our first entrepreneur that's going to rock and roll in the tank? What do you think our blooper should be today, Big D?
Well, you really can't plan a blooper, right? So I think it's more about who does the audience put their money on, of who's going to make the blooper.
That's it. Big E with the quick survey tonight. I'm liking that. All right, who's our first entrepreneur up with their big tech idea? Let's get them into the tank. One of the things we always talk about is we want to say yes, right? Like we're yearning to say yes. That's what we ultimately want to do. And when people come into the tank, it's a safe space. Like we're looking for the right person with the right idea in the right market and the right business model. That's what we're looking for. And when that shows up, we're yes, like we're looking to say yes. It's a safe space. So as entrepreneurs come up here, please know they are safe. You are safe the day that you show up as well. So who is our first entrepreneur tonight inside of the tank?
Hi, how are you? Hi, Jared. This is Hamza. I'm from Team Katana Inu.
Can you put your camera on?
Well, I'm not properly dressed, as I told you, your team, that I can put on my camera.
You just went rated up. We got our rating tonight.
Straight into the
our rating tonight. Here we go. All right. So what was your name again?
Hamza Shamsi.
Hanzar, where are you calling in from?
Well, I'm from Pakistan and my team is from Germany. Can you please accept the invite from one of our team members? He will put on the camera as well.
What is your team member's name?
Marwan Haddad. He is the CEO of the company.
Awesome. Is he also nudie too?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Getting pretty serious here in the tank. All right. Tonight we got two nudies. Let's do it up. All right. Tell us what is your idea? You have 5 minutes to share your big tech idea.
Okay, great. Well, we are building the biggest game on the blockchain industry. Is there something wrong?
No, we're good.
No,
We're good.
you
We
can
hear
go.
you now. Yeah.
Okay. So we are building the biggest game on the blockchain industry with NFTs, with play to earn mechanism, as well as we are building our own NFT marketplace. So all in-game items that you buy with will be able to sell in our NFT marketplace as well. And there'll be tournaments of our games every month, which will be for a huge amount of money that will be broadcasted live all on our social media platforms. And we'll also be creating our social media celebrities that are social media gaming celebrities. So that means if you're good at playing our game, then you can be a streamer. Will support you financially. We'll get traction to your channels, and we'll support you to be a streamer as your full-time job. So that's what we are doing. We are already.
So apart from the NFTs, what type of game is it?
It's a battle royale game. It's a Japanese-based battle royale game, which with VFX effects like fire, ice, and it will be based on karate, taekwondo.
Okay, great.
Have you built this already? I know you mentioned you have a team. So why don't you speak into where are you in the process?
Well, we have built our trailers for now. It will take around 8 months to 12 months, but we plan to launch our mini game soon near our launch. So to keep the community engaged, yeah.
Cool. And so what does the team look like? Tell us that a little bit. What does the team look like?
Well, we have a very diversified team from all around the world, very diverse team from different backgrounds like businessmen, marketers, mathematicians. Our advisors are like super tech savvy. They are expert in DAO governance. So we have a very diversified team, and we
How'd
have
you build that team? It's impressive, Ansar. How'd you build that team?
Well, it has taken time, around 2-3 months to build that team. We have put some advisors on the board. One of our advisors is a big name like Wolf Carl. He's the founder of DaveX DAO, expert in DAO governance, and he will be helping us with the blockchain. So what we plan to do is we plan to build an off-chain game and integrate it with an on-chain NFT marketplace. So we get all the good stuff from the centralized world, and we get all the good stuff from the decentralized as well, and we combine it to make something very great.
So what is your need? Are you looking for investment? Are you looking for team to innovate faster? Are you looking for promotion? All of the above, and speak into it.
Well, we are looking for investments now. We plan to start our seed sale rounds and private funding sale rounds for the venture capitals. And we are already in talks with few. Hopefully we'll finalize deal very soon.
Very cool. Awesome.
Yeah, really awesome.
Of a passion of yours, right?
Yeah. So can people earn any cryptocurrency that they'd be able to switch to their own country's currency within the game?
Within the game, you can earn NFTs, and you can be airdropped Kata coins, which will be our token, into your wallet if you win tournaments, or if you find any airdrops, which will be held on every map. On every map, there'll be findings for you. You can find NFTs, you can find Kata coins while playing. So that will be airdropped to your wallet, and you can exchange it for your currency that you like.
So tell me, what is the N in NFTs? Like, why'd you go with a non-fungible token versus passing out fungible tokens?
Well, you know, NFTs has been the latest hype right now these days. The sales of NFTs have surged to $10.7 billion in the Q3 of 2021. And adoption of NFTs is like skyrocketing, and having NFTs like which real use cases like in-game items like weapons and skins and everything. It's very cool when you play with NFTs, real world NFTs. You can brag about it, you can show it to your friends, and it will also create awareness of the blockchain to the other people who are not blockchain, who are not very well known or fond of blockchain industry.
Is your game connected to MetaMask? Will people be able to take things from your game and bring it to other places as well?
Yes, absolutely. Our game will be connected to MetaMask wallet, and how it will create awareness is our game will be free to play. So everyone, even you have a wallet or you don't have a wallet, you can still play as a guest. But when you see the NFTs and people playing with it, and on our social media, the awareness of the blockchain and the NFTs will also grow with us.
How do you get users? Like, how do you get people on the platform? Like, how do you go to market?
Well, we're gonna market it like on our social media platforms, and we'll still get some Steam. We'll get Steam to market our game as well, and to get out there. We have some cool trailers as well. If you would like to see, we can share our screen and show you the trailers as well, and you guys can let us know how do you find the game.
How long is the trailer?
It is just for 45 seconds or 47 seconds.
Oh yeah, let it roll.
Share,
yeah,
please.
yeah.
Let it roll.
Yes, first of all, hi,
Please
you guys.
share.
I'm sorry for the late. I take the part of Hamza. Thank you very much, Hamza, for your introductions.
We'll close out with the trailer, and we'll give the
Yes, of course. So
audience
let me share with you my screen with you. 1 second. So let me make it big here for you. So first of all, we're starting with a small. How long we have time here to check this with you for the trailer?
1 minute. 1 minute left. Yeah.
Oh, okay. 1 second. 1 minute left. Oh, where this is now? So here.
What engine are you running this on?
Sound? Yes, you have sound. Yes, but maybe you don't hear it.
No, we don't hear the sound, but that's fine. What engine are you
Okay,
running?
let me do it with you.
Are you running this on the Unreal Engine?
Yes.
Okay.
Very cool. All right, as we're watching this trailer, and for those of you that are in the audience right now, we would like for you to vote. Should we move forward with due diligence? These are very impressive entrepreneurs. They've come to play. They got a solution that will be built within 8 to 12 months, and it's going to be brought to the market. So would you believe that this is something that you're going to use? This is something that excites you immensely. I mean, NFTs are definitely a pretty hot acronym right now, right? These things are all over the place, building tons of momentum. And I'm curious, in the crowd, would this be something that you would use? Or what are your thoughts on due diligence?
So I think I would definitely want to hear more about this idea and go a little bit deeper about this. So I'm going to say yes. What I'm missing though is what is the N in the non-fungible token here? Crypto gaming is actually a huge space that people are getting more into. I just want to know, what is that non-fungible part that they're passing out? It sounds like they're doing a lot of fungible tokens, but crypto gaming is here to stay. They've got a great product. They're using all of the great engines right now. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out, and I want to see some more about it.
Yeah, I'm a yes as well. So, but please influence us one way or the other. Will this be a game that you're going to use? Do you see the value in this? Are you seeing where the N comes into play? And thank you, wonderful entrepreneurs. Hanser, thank you for being here with us. So we hear all the time, how do you guys get deals funded? Like, how do you find a way that we have already 107 companies in 1 year in 10X Incubator, 10,000 in 10 years? Like, how do you do it? And we have a whole variety of ways, but one of the ways is what we call the $100 million letter. Check this out.
We have a secret that we are ready to unveil. It's the secret to becoming memorable. It's the secret to getting attention. It's the secret to opening any and all doors. Step 1, declare your moonshot. At 10X Incubator, we will build, scale, and sell 10,000 tech companies in 10 years. Step 2, take maniac action. People will think you are crazy and onto something. Step 3, talk about your moonshot and actions incessantly. Make people dream about you. The fourth step is a big deal. It's called the $100 million letter. There has never been a moonshot that was realized without resources, and we want to invite you to read the letter that our founder has composed to raise $100 million from ultra-high net worth change makers. And as you read this letter at $100millionletter.com, envision what your letter will say. There is a $100 million letter that lives inside of you. Let it come out and reach the moon.
So the $100 million letter is really an exercise that I think everybody should do. Everybody needs to write their $100 million letter. Anyone that's had a moonshot, build, scale, sell 10,000 tech companies in 10 years, needs resources. Any moonshot that's ever existed needs resources.
Absolutely.
And the quickest way to get resources is to write your $100 million letter. We're giving you a chance to download ours so you can model it. So you can then make it your own. Go to $100millionletter.com, sign up today. It's absolutely free, no strings attached, no upsells. We just want you to see what we're doing to build, crazy velocity in the space of family office, venture capital, private equity, ultra high net worth, all using the $100 million letter. All right, who is our next entrepreneur in the tank?
Let's take a dive.
Think it'll be Nudie too?
No, I don't think they
so.
will.
It's not gonna be a consistent.
I like this beard though.
Yeah,
the last
I did like that. I
Yeah.
did like that. All right, who is joining us in the tank? What is your name and where are you calling in from?
My name is David. I'm from Austria, and I'm excited to share with you my business idea tonight.
Awesome,
Excellent.
awesome, Dave from Austria. So you got 5 minutes. Do your thing.
Can you see my screen now?
Yep.
My idea is called Eater. It's an app, and it's about liberating the food market. And to get started, let's look at how value gets created in the food market at all. On the left side, we have some ingredients we all probably have in our home, like some flour, some cheese, salt, tomatoes. And if you put all of them together in a plate on a small amount, there's hardly any retail value really in it, maybe like 40 cents. But if you take the same ingredients, put them together in the right way, and put them in the oven, you have a delicious pizza you can sell for almost $10. So here in the food industry, we have a huge value creation compared to all the other parts of the industry. For example, growing the tomatoes or making the cheese also provides value, but the biggest margin we have is here in the preparation of food. Only problem with it, the access is restricted. You have to start a restaurant basically to get started with this value creation. And the restaurant is not something you can do on the side or you can do very easily. You have a high upfront investment. You have to become an entrepreneur. It's a business. It's not about the passion for food. You have high risks, a high failure rate. You have perishable inventory and many more roadblocks along the way. Meaning the access to this big value creation in the food market is not for everybody usable right now. But let's just imagine, what if we could make use of this value creation and make it accessible for everybody? What if people could boost their income with a cooking skill they already have? What if people could earn money with something they're passionate about? And what if people could bring their own cost for food down to zero? And this is exactly where our solution comes into play. Our app will create a marketplace where people can upload their menu, like with a restaurant, from their home, meaning you prepare it in your kitchen and sell it to others. It's very easy. People can then order food from your menu, and you will know upfront what you have to prepare and what you have to buy for tonight or for the order tomorrow. All you have to do is to download our app, create your menu, prepare delicious food for others, and best of all, get paid. And now let's look at the example how this can really change people's lives. Here we have Veronica. She's a single mom of 2 kids, and she pays $1,400 in rent a month. She's working 2 jobs to provide her family. 1 job isn't enough to pay the bills anymore. But Veronica has an asset. She's from Italian origin, and all her friends, all her family know that she's making the best lasagna because she had the recipe already from her grandmother, and it's a just authentic Italian recipe, much better than you can get at any restaurant. So far, she can't make really use of this asset, but with our app, this changes. Without Eater, she has the cost to provide for 1 lasagna to buy the ingredients of $5. It takes her 1 hour to prepare it, and she made a loss that night of $5 to feed her family. Very common situation. Now with our app, the game is different. She puts it on her menu. She has 2 orders for the lasagna tonight. She pays $15 to buy for the ingredients, but the extra time to prepare 3 instead of 1 is just 1.5 hours. Why? Because once you're in the kitchen, once you have all the ingredients together, once you have everything set up, it's not that much an extra effort to add some more pasta into the boiling water, or to put some more meat into the pan once it's hot, or to cut 3 carrots instead of just 1. So the extra time involved to prepare 3 dishes instead of 1 is just 30 minutes in this example. She sells them for $17.95 each because it's a large portion capable of feeding the whole family. And after selling these 2, she has a profit of $20.90 for only 30 minutes extra work that night. And best of all, her family had a dinner for free. Why is now the best time to start with this ad? Because we have energy costs rising, we have the cost for food rising, we have rents and real estate prices skyrocketing, we have the costs for heating and cooling rising, but hey, at least our salaries, they stay the same. So finally, we have some stability here. And as the cost of living go up, people definitely will need new income opportunities. And this is what we provide with our app. Yeah. And now I would like to explain to you guys.
David, that was a great presentation. You did a great job with the presentation. There's a little bit of I think maybe on your side, but you did a great job with the presentation, David.
Sorry, Jared, I can hardly hear you.
There's
Have him turn his volume down.
turn your volume down. No, that's you. Yeah. Okay, we're good now. So great job with the
Yeah,
presentation.
now I hear you.
Nate. So our challenge is we're building this exact same solution right now with another co-founder. So the good news for you is we think it's a great idea. And we would never tell somebody not to pursue their vision. Unfortunately, we won't be able to pursue it with you because we're already in the process of fundraising for this exact same idea as we speak. But it's testament that's a great idea because we've heard tens of 11,000 ideas at this point. We've said yes to 106. But we are building this platform as we speak. But for everybody that's watching, this is a great opportunity for you. Like, would you use a platform like this? And I encourage you to go into the chat and to see all the positive feedback that you're gaining, because this really is a great solution. Like, there is a need to provide people with an opportunity to launch their own restaurant out of their home. Like you just shared, energy costs are rising, food cost is rising, but if people can make one lasagna, feed their family, and also monetize the rest of it, it will then offset that cost for a family. I like you did a great job presenting this, David. I mean, awesome, succinct in 3 minutes with the whole thing across. If you have other ideas outside this one that you're interested in, please make sure that we get you back on the tank. I'd love to find a way to see if we can co-found a company with you, but kudos to you, bro. I mean, awesome. Like we think it's a great idea because we've already said yes to it. And it's just a testament to you. This happens a lot though, Eric, right? We have people that come with some really cool ideas, but they're already in development, and we honor our founders. Like when we say yes to a founder, like we are all in, the same way that we would have said yes to you first and somebody else came to us with your idea, we're all in with the original founder.
Sure, I get it. Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here and pitching your idea. Appreciate you, David, immensely. And keep rocking, bro. Other ideas, though, please come through the process. We'd love to get you back onto the tank and hear your next
Phenomenal pitch.
I'm quite sure I'm going to get back to you guys.
Awesome. I know
Thank
you
you,
really
man.
rock, David. Really awesome job, buddy. Appreciate you. So,
All right,
we're
thank you.
thinking all the time is like, what's the culture within 10X Incubator for
Oh,
our
yeah.
founders, right?
Yeah.
And it's pretty off the charts. I mean, I'm a ridiculous human being.
True.
Hopefully you get that at this point. Like, I'm absurd. Like whenever I see anything sterile, I'll do everything in my power to like de-sterilize it. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I absolutely.
Like to almost to a fault.
Yeah,
Like I'll call
completely
like
agree.
leadership meetings and I like intentionally will say inappropriate things just to break patterns. Like
Yeah, it's a lucky thing we don't have HR yet.
yeah, we will never have HR in the US because I'll have to get fired. But I do want you to see the kind of fun that we have with our founders. We have a quarterly immersion. Every quarter we get together.
Yep.
It's 3.5 days and it's immersive. Like it's not just like a party rah-rah. Like we are doing work during the day. Eric teaches people attention as a service, how to get their first 1,000 users. We have human ingenuity exercises where we give these really complex challenges. We break people up and they have to figure out solutions together. They develop go-to-market strategies. They get on video. They take pictures. I mean, this is an immersive 3.5 days. Check it out, just so you can get an idea of what we're talking about. So that was our paint room. Now, no one knew we were about to do this.
Nobody,
No one,
yeah.
you didn't know to that degree, right?
Well, you didn't even know.
I
to
didn't know that
degree
either because I've done this with my kids. I have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old, and I would never subject them to what you just saw in that short commercial.
That battleground.
It was a battle. It was a paint massacre. You might be like, "Whoa, that's really not my. That's not my gig." It is your gig. The reason we did this wasn't just to throw paint at each other. It's because we wanted to create an experience for people that they remember forever. If I were to tell you exactly what the journey of tech was going to look like, most people wouldn't say yes to it. The same way that if that morning I said, "Hey, Mr. Gucci Pants over there, we're going to bring you to a room and throw paint on your Gucci pants," he would be like, "I'm not going to that." But guess what? Mr. Gucci Pants was happy you did it.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
that was a memory that will last a lifetime. And that's what we stand to do. As much as I care about building, scaling, and selling 10,000 tech companies in 10 years, I care way more about who the person becomes on the journey. I care more about who our team becomes in that journey. That's what our culture is about. All right, who's our next entrepreneur that is in the tank? Please introduce yourself and where are you calling in from tonight?
Hey, Jared, excuse my voice. I'm a little bit under the weather, but thanks for having me on. My name is John, and I'm calling in from Denver, Colorado.
Awesome.
Nice.
Thank you for being here, John, man. All right, let's do it up. You got 5 minutes. Share your big idea.
Super. Yeah. So what we're doing at Rocket is super simple. It's just an app that makes meeting people through events and activities insanely easy. And so we're focusing on meeting people 2 ways, through events and activities. And for events, you just download Rocket, sign up, and then you tap into events near me to see all of the events near you. And then you can tap on who's going to see who's going as well. If you want to find people through activities, you scroll down through one of the 59 activities we have on Rocket. You know, let's say you want to find someone to go clubbing with. You tap into clubbing, you see profile previews of them. Then you tap into their full profile to get a feel for their personality and lifestyle. And then if you're vibing with that, then you shoot them a message. So it's a really simple concept. We're focusing on launching towards college students because right now with college students, to throw an event, you have to do 4 things and it's exhausting. You have to first send out an email to your mailing list, then send out an email to the student activities office about your event. Then you have to create infographics and post them all over social media. Then you have to create another infographic and print that out and post that all over campus. And so it's an exhausting process. And the most important question about an event, which is who's going, isn't available through any of those mediums. So we're looking to launch towards college campuses, and we're going to get Greek Life and Student Activities Office to start using Rocket to throw their events, and then it's going to spread throughout campus. And so it's going to make throwing events and going to events insanely easy.
So John, why you, bro? Why you? Where did this idea come from, and why are you the right person to do it?
Yeah, well, I've been working on it for the past year actually, and doing designs and mock-ups, and I actually transferred colleges back in December to do more market research. And this idea initially came from dating apps because I was like, I work a lot, and so I don't socialize and go to parties that much. And then I realized, you know, the only technology out there that's designed to make meeting people easier is dating apps. And that's ridiculous. You know, I mean, all we have in this 2021 is swipe on a random person's photo and there's nothing else. And so all of the technology out there like TikTok, Snapchat, and Instagram is saying, okay, you're isolated, we're going to entertain you. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, let's create technology that helps people get into the environment that they actually want to be in, which is socializing in person. So that's why.
I love it. How does the platform make money? So how does it?
Oh yeah, that's the most important part. So it's completely free for individuals to use, and it has premium features for organizations. So it's almost exactly like, you know, it's a software as a service. We're just doing a different thing. So just like when you sign up for Slack, you have a free plan and then premium plans. That's the same thing with Rocket, except everyone is automatically routed to the free plan when they sign up as an individual. And then if we think that you're an individual acting as the head of an organization, then we're going to monetize that. So we've got 2 plans: the large event plan, which is going to be popular for Greek life, like sororities or fraternities, throwing events that over 200 people click join. And then the other thing is going to be big for colleges and apartment complexes to say you're going to have an exclusive space on Rocket. Instead of, you know, tapping into events near me, your members will now have a special, you know, card that's like exclusive events at University of Texas at Austin that they can tap into, see the events at their private college or apartment complex. So those are the 2 ways right now that we make money.
Very cool. So where are you in the process? I know you said for a year you've been working on this. So is it more like the look and feel of it, or do you have people?
Yeah, so I've been working on the designs for the past year. And so I raised $500,000 from friends and family in August. And then I got accepted into an incubator a month ago. And we've been building up our dev team. And so we've got a dev team of about 5 right now. We're having our, private beta out by December 2nd. And then we're doing our full launch on January 10th. And so right now we're working on building the app and building up a team of 30 brand ambassadors at 6 target colleges, so that as soon as we roll out on January 10th, we roll out to those brand ambassadors who are in the student activities office or Greek life at our 6 colleges, so that they start using the app for the second semester to throw events.
What do you feel is your greatest need now? Are you looking for investment? Are you looking for team to innovate faster? Are you looking for promotion, all the above, and speak into it?
Yeah, I guess, it is all of the above. I'm looking to build relationships right now because we're going to be launching here in about 2 months, and we're going to grow pretty quickly. And so we're going to want relationships on board, so that as soon as I don't think using funding to, as the ignition is the best way to go about things. It's always like the accelerator. And so after we get that organic traction, we're going to want, relationships on board, and also relationships to help us out, connect us to talent is going to be really important. So that's what we're looking for.
I'm still going to play tonight.
Yeah, I really want to appreciate your pitch, because it was really succinct. You didn't even need slides. I completely get it. I understand what you're going with. And then I love the visualization, because John is absolutely right. The only way that we have to meet people right now on an app is for dating. Yeah. And there's no way to organically meet somebody for other things. So
the thing is, I think more people are going to use our app for dating just by saying, hey, look, there's this event, there's this party, and then there's this cute girl going, right? And that's natural dating, of saying going to a party and meeting someone there. Like meeting someone one-on-one for dating is not natural.
Yeah, no, really interesting. So listen, would you use this platform? I know it's geared toward college.
Are you kidding me? People have been saying, John, I love this platform. You've got to get it out. It's, no. I need this platform. I've got to get it out. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So is the chat going to use the platform? Anybody in the chat, comment if you would use this platform. If you are looking, are you going out on a Friday night and you don't know who to club with, or you already have people that you want to club with and you want to mesh some more groups, or you're looking for that next person to go scuba diving with you, whatever you could do, right? Because there's all of those things.
Yeah, no, listen, so I'm going to speak first. I'm a yes, and I'll tell you why I'm a yes to continue with due diligence. John is the man to do this. I mean, your ability to succinctly share your pitch just now, I think it was like in 2 minutes, you got the whole thing across. I can envision it already working. Like I want to honor you, man. Like we have people that come to the tank that like in 5 minutes, I look at Eric, I'm like, what are they talking about?
No, it's true. You've got to say
session with us. And I'm like, where are they going with this? And in 2 minutes, he just delivered it. And that's the key, right? There's a lot of complexity in the world, but when you can solve a complex problem, which is like people socializing, with a simple solution, you can scale.
Yeah.
And any of the tech companies that have made the biggest difference in the world, they're just simple solutions, and they've been able to solve complex challenges. Are you a yes to move forward?
Yeah, I'm a yes to move forward as well.
Cool. Awesome.
I'm a social butterfly as well. I like to meet people.
You are a social butterfly.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna call you a social leopard.
A social leopard.
A social leopard. Listen,
Yeah.
Awesome, John. Really appreciate you, bro. Awesome job coming to the tank. We're gonna move forward due diligence. In the chat, please let us know, what do you think of John's idea? Because we're a yes. Like we are an absolute yes to move forward with this. So one of the things we hear about all the time is what type of industry technology are you focused on? Because we get pitched industry technology all the time, and industry technology is not easy because there's always something else in the industry. And usually what's in that industry has been there for a long time. Like there's no industry that's nothing. Like people are always like, oh, there's nothing in my industry. Like, there's no industry like that. And one of the industries where there is something, but it's been for a long time, is the public adjusting industry. Take a look at what we're doing to completely disrupt the entire industry for public adjusters. Take a look at this right now.
The insurance adjuster industry has not received much love in the space of innovation, ever. Professionals in this industry are faced with extremely arduous processes that make scaling difficult and quality of life poor. Claim Guru assists public adjusting businesses by providing powerful tools for managing every step of the claim process, from origination to settlement and beyond. In addition, Claim Guru will help professionals stay on top of their adjusting caseload, proactively guiding them through the process, which makes the customer experience significantly enhanced. Our client-centric approach helps to increase your company's capacity, providing you with the tools you need to grow and succeed. From lead management, contract execution, scheduling, claims filing, claims management, loss scoping, loss documentation, document creation and distribution, file transferring, claim activity documentation, task reminders and organization, form filling and filing, payment intake and distribution, the process is currently way too complex and time-consuming to allow for maximum profits. Until now. We invite you to take your public adjusting business to the next level by hiring a guru, the one and only Claim Guru.
So Claim Guru is a platform that's going to just completely change the public adjusting industry. And the reason for it is that there is a tech product that's been in the industry for over 20 years, but it hasn't innovated in 20 years. It's the same platform that originally launched, and it's doing the job, but it's not saving public adjusters time. And time is money in every industry, but specifically in that industry. And Josh Osteen came to us. He's like, dude, we got something here, but I need a team to bring this to life. And we're so honored. I mean this, we are deeply honored to bring Claim Guru to the public adjusting industry. If you're a public adjuster or you know someone who is, like this minute, like right this second, message them or head over to claimguru.com. Check it out and begin to integrate this into your business. All right, who's up in the tank with their big tech idea? Our final pitch for this evening. Looks like we have Crystal here. Crystal, where are you tuning in from? And can you turn on your camera, please?
Hi, Jared. Hi, Eric.
Hello. Can you put your camera on?
Yes, I'm trying to. I don't know what is going on. Sorry. I'm calling from Douala, Cameroon.
Oh, great.
From Africa.
Awesome.
Nice to meet you again.
Great to meet you. All right. So you have 5 minutes. Share your tech idea. And if you can put your camera on, that would be great. But if not, just share your tech idea.
Oh, that's quite unfortunate. Okay, allow me to share my screen. The thing's not working. Anyway, let us go and then I'll share the deck later on. I'm really sorry about that. So my idea, it's about the fact that there are 3 events in life that really demand emotional involvement, joy or sadness. It requires preparation and organization and also external support in various forms. Actually, I had to come across this personally when I lost my father-in-law due to COVID this year. And when we were all involved in that situation, but we needed to move and have to take decisions, how to organize the burial, what to do, where to go. And then everybody was really involved in that. And the question was, who has to help us in this situation? We had to rely on good people who give us some advice because those are things we don't think about and we are really emotionally involved. So my point was, at the end of all this, how and why didn't have a platform where just I can go and click and have end-to-end solution and services that will really help me in that situation. So that's where the idea really came in. So, and it's the same process for weddings and also for birth. We are all emotionally involved. Now, the issues that people may have is that they may have for those 3 particular events, zero or limited knowledge or information about how to best prepare and handle the event. They have short time to properly organize. They have few or no people at all able to advise on the event, or even no desired services around or nearby. So that's where this is for the individuals that we are. Now for businesses as well, they may have like seasonal or sporadic clients and sales. They have no or limited brand visibility. They have no predictable revenues. The solutions that are existing currently, we have businesses' own websites or boutiques. We have the fight of visibility with ads in major or general platforms. So people are relying on traditional ads or the word to mouth to get information about those things. So the solution that I propose is to have all the services in one platform related to wedding, related to pregnancy and birth, even related to burial. This is possible. We can have it per country, per city. We have the option to rate and receive the comments of clients who have used those services. We have all in one place at fingertips. The benefits there is really for customers fast access to a set of services related to their specific need. They have the feedback. They are free to choose local or not or international services. They are saving time and energy. For businesses also, that one is really permanent and increasing visibility, predictability on sales, and then also expansion opportunities. For us as business, of course, it will help to have the satisfaction of changing positively the world and creating also generational wealth. As business model, what I thought about is at the
You got 1 minute,
entry.
Crystal, you got 1 minute. Doing a great job. 1 minute.
Yes, yes, Jerry.
You're good. You got 1 minute. You can finish up in 1 minute. You can go into the business model.
Okay, so the business model in phase one, we can really have services providers to pay annual subscriptions. Visitors can have a periodic subscription for browsing. And also in phase two, we can add in that support services for these live seasons, coaches, consultants, trainers, and authors. And in phase three, we can go further to scale it, open add-on services with similar mechanism. Those people who have just get married, they may need to build or repair a home. They may need to build or buy a car or even taking vacation. So this is really in a nutshell. So we have identified also some few challenges that we may have reach the most creative and non-techie SMEs or solopreneurs, subscription facilities in some countries due to low banking rate, and also how to get onboarded on that platform, our administrative entities, for example. So just to have an idea, we have also some
Right,
data.
let's jump in some questions. So Crystal, thank you so much for this presentation. So is this idea specific to Africa, or you intend for this to go global?
Oh, no, it's not at all specific to Africa. It's really global, very global, because if we take the example of wedding aspect, we have wedding planners, for example, but they address a specific area of the event or a specific area of the life season.
Cool.
If I can
So
have
can you
all
speak to
that
the
data,
economic
that's-
model again? So the economic model, there was an annual fee, I think I heard, and then a subscription fee. So who's paying for the platform? Is the funeral home paying a fee to be listed on the platform, and then it's free to the person planning the funeral, or they're both parties paying? Like who's paying? Like in the scenario of funeral, who's paying for the platform?
Mhm. Yeah, so we have two options. For businesses, it makes sense for them to pay because we are giving them a kind of vitrine where they can really advertise to a targeted market of people who are really in need. Now, at the entry, we can choose to grow the traffic to make it free for visitors, right? But at the end, even they too can pay because I'm ready to pay $5 or $10 if I have the possibility to sit on my desk and just have a view of all the services that I will need for that life season before engaging with the service providers.
Okay, cool. So there's a platform called The Knot, as an example, which I think sold for $1 billion. And it allows people to completely plan out their wedding through a platform. And they have a version also for expecting parents. I don't think they have one for death. What makes this different than The Knot?
Okay, what makes this one different is really that in the same platform, we will have for those three first, but you have the sections. You know that if you're going for the burial, you have it. And also it's global. It's something that I can use in India. It's something that I can go for Africa, for Europe, and for USA. And then the idea to scale it up, to open it to people like consultants and like coaches, where they can also come now and advertise their services, knowing that this is a ready market for them. That's where we really want to scale it.
Cool. So as you're watching this right now, our audience will.
Really sorry that I can't see
No,
you.
you're
You
good.
can't
So I'm
see
gonna
me.
speak it to the audience. So as the studio audience, not really in the studio though, Eric, right? So what we're gonna call them, our live streaming audience here.
Yeah.
Would you use this platform? 3 use cases: death, wedding, and birth. 3 very emotional use cases. So would you use this platform? And if yes, should we move forward with due diligence? Eric, what are your thoughts?
So I'm going to put out a challenge to Crystal that I want to get really tactical about what the platform actually does and what are those functions that people are going to need for an emotional time of a birth happening, an emotional time of a wedding happening, an emotional time of a funeral happening, and how are you going to keep people on the platform for all of them? Because most of the time, if someone's lucky, they're not all happening at the same time.
Yeah.
So how are you going to keep people onto the platform and not have them turn off constantly? That's one of my main challenges. And then the other one is there's a lot of solutions out there for those individual problems. Why do we have to bring it all into one platform? So initially, I'm going to just challenge the idea, and I want to hear a little bit more about those things. So I'm a no for now, but with those challenges.
So yeah, so Chris, I'm a yes to your heart. I can tell your heart's in the right place. I'm definitely a no on the idea though. They talk about the red ocean, blue ocean concept. There are so many solutions with birth and wedding. I don't know about death. I have not happily experienced that, fortunately, but there's so many options out there. So if we're going to do something in that space, it needs to be 10x better, right? Just having them all in one roof, I actually think is confusing. So even the knot, like they have a wedding birthing registry, and like it's a totally different platform though. It's not in the same platform as the knot. So I'm anti merging every single major life event into one platform, but I don't know. What does the crowd think? What do you think? Are we missing this opportunity by saying no, but we are a no for due diligence on this side, but influence us otherwise? So there we got it. Boom.
Another
episode of the tank. I'm telling you, every one of these episodes, it lights us up. All day
Yeah.
we're talking about like who we going to see in the tank. Because what you should know is we have no idea. Like we're hearing every pitch
for the first time.
the same
Yeah.
way you're hearing it, right? So we have no preparation. Like you'll see like our notepad, like it's completely empty. And then we start writing down notes of like things that we're hearing, things that we want to ask, because that's what it looks like. Real-time pitching from real-time people from around the world. And we do this every night, Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time for you. For you, the people that got ideas. Listen, we have idea flow and we will get 10,000 tech companies regardless of this show. Like this show is not the reason we're going to get there, but we are doing it because we believe that every night someone's going to watch an episode and they're going to hear someone pitch that looks like them, that sounds like them, that is the same gender, the same background. And they're going to say, if they can do it, I can do it. And that's why we're doing it. We just want to turn you on to becoming the tech founder that we know that you're meant to be. So my ask of you, as always, head over to 10xtechtank.com and submit your idea. It's right there. You can't miss it. And go there if you haven't signed up already and get on our list. We will notify you before we go live Monday through Friday, so you never miss an episode. We got a pretty cool gift there. It's called the Perfect Pitch Kit. We assembled this to support you in any pitch you're going to make. Fundraising, strategic alliance, even getting an end user. Use this template when you're pitching and you're going to see your outcome source. So there we got it, Biggie. There we go. Not too inappropriate today, right?
Not too inappropriate.
Not
Yeah,
too inappropriate. Yeah, listen, you're like, what did I say? You're like a leopard when you're going?
Yeah, a social leopard. Yeah.
Listen, our final question. Is he a social butterfly or a social leopard?
I want to see what the chat says about that one. But yeah.
I'm definitely a leopard. All right, let's see you in the next episode. Bye for now.
Which napkin will become the next exit? Which MVP will evolve into a unicorn? Which cash-flowing tech company will reach the next level? Our hope and desire is that it's yours. Your idea, your MVP, your cash-flowing tech company. Now is your time. Head over to 10xincubator.com and submit your idea so that you get on the tank and give us the chance to transform your napkin into an exit. That's 10xincubator.com. That's 10xincubator.com. Let's go.